Hi Collective, how are you all today? I hope everyone's great and having a good day. Evie's back here sleeping. Thank you all for being here. I hope that you'll please like and share and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you don't miss anything whenever I upload. Thank you for everything that you do. I love you so much, Collective. Alright guys, let's tap in and let's see what's in the energy. Someone's going to be exposed for committing fraud. They made you a target. They're sinister and evil. We got an M for hire here, and then inheritance is on the back. This person lives in darkness. STDs could be involved. There's an investigation that's going on regarding this fraud that's been committed. Someone's hoping for a clean slate. Someone's very materialistic and they're harassing someone here. Washington could be significant. The Pacific Ocean could be significant. Someone went on a secret trip. We have harassment again. There's haters that are hating on a starseed. And they're scamming people to support their addictions, and they're upset people are seeing who they really are. So they're committing fraud, scamming people. And they're under investigation. Illicit street drug use. You're done playing games. Someone could have a mental illness here. So these habits and addictions could be illicit street drugs. They want you dead. Curses and hexes could be how they're trying to do this. They could want to assault someone with this right here, which could be this STDs that's coming out. This person's on drugs. And they've been keeping you in the dark. Don't want you to know that you're a target. We have a government official or a government employee. Sheriff could be involved. And that lands right under this M for hire plot here. They're wanting to do it with bodily fluids. That's the death plot here. They've created a smear campaign. And they want to inflict pain. And this smear campaign lands right under a clean slate. Maybe now this is backfiring for the smear campaign that they've put out against you. They want your divinity. They've been using voodoo. When you're done playing games with these people, they've been doing a binding spell to keep you bound to them. Someone is obsessed with you. Trying to block your blessings from God and source energy. CPS could be involved with this. Someone could work in a grocery store. There's forged documents that would be regarding this fraud over here. Someone could be a customer service representative, and that could even be the fraud department. This person refuses to move on and let go. They're experiencing harsh karma right now. They could be wanting to torture and assault someone. Your ex's lover could be involved with this, so whoever your ex is hooked up with now. It's a past life karmic enemy that you will prevail over, and they have intent to cause harm. This person could be an alcoholic. It's part of these addictions here. Someone's scared to leave the house. They're paranoid. They could be getting all vamped up on alcohol to get balls as big as church bells, to hurt someone. They want someone to have a painful ending. They're doing blood magic. Someone's overly emotional. A hex has been broken. It could be overly emotional whenever the sheriff gets involved because of this death plot that they know is coming out. In 15 years here on the bottom, we've got smear campaign again. A forensic unit could be involved regarding these bodily fluids. Dealing with a narcissist. This person could be getting 15 years. You keep getting stronger and stronger. Their friends are involved. Someone could get a DUI or a DWI. Listen to your intuition. They could have gotten their friends involved to do magic after your separation with this person. They could be watching you online if you are online in some way. Now that you're separated from this person, they're absolutely obsessed. They have many dark secrets. And an alcoholic and addictions came out, and scamming people to support their addictions. It lands right under CPS and secret trip. This DUI or DWI here, they could be intoxicated even while driving the children and endanger the children in some way. Or there's a lot going on in the home around children. Someone could have syphilis. MK Ultra could be happening. You won't fall for this. Nevada could be significant. They're abusing drugs and using drugs. We have a warlock. A warlock with a mental illness is trying to torture you. Grandparents could be involved. Or this person could even be like like your parents are involved with this in their grandparent age. You could have been doing protection rituals. Some of you could have your own platform. They're watching you online. Divine judgment is here. So you've called judgment. A crow just started talking as soon as I said that. Someone could be on a watch list here because of this M plot. They're furious that they've been exposed. We have a sex worker here. Someone could be getting 10 to 15 years in prison. Someone could be a musician, or they just really like music. Cursing you, curse themselves. Backfires happening right now. A karmic family member paid a hitman. So family can definitely be involved here. That's what I was picking up on. Archangel Michael is protecting you from the sex magic that they're doing. We've got a head of a snake here who's this warlock that's doing magic because they want your divinity. This person has insomnia. Someone's going to be getting arrested for this at this secret meeting because they went on a secret trip. Want everything handed to them without doing the work required to get it. So they just think they can do all kinds of magic. We have an ex-husband here that could be involved. An ex-husband could have called CPS on someone. Someone could be trying to get a passport or wanting to use their passport, and it lands under forged documents here. Someone could have liver disease, and this MK Ultra and these haters land under passport. A mother could be involved. It's going to jail. Oklahoma could be significant. You won't fall for what this mother could be doing here, gaslighting you to start a new cycle so that this warlock can torture you. They're trying to destroy your business if you've got an online business or your own platform. Constant fighting and arguments that are going on. You could be exposing someone. Well, they don't want to go to jail. So keep firm boundaries with these people. They're under divine judgment. And that could be spiritual jail that they're already in right now and will be for the next 15 years. And it could even, with the sheriff here, and getting arrested. They're under investigation because they've made you a target. This fraud spiked an alert, and they started looking into it, and it's gotten deeper than they expected. They're going to be receiving punishment in jail. Something could be hidden in the water. I keep channeling that. And they're on a watch list for wanting to punish someone with a painful ending that they made a target. We have the Chinese zodiac sign of the dog that could be significant. Could be someone's year of their birth or a year that something was significant, yours or theirs. Doesn't have to be. A best friend turns to ex-friend. And you could be a good witch. They're going to regret what they did to you. Spell work over your love life and your relationships because this person's obsessed and they're trying to hex you and curse you, binding you to them because they're obsessed. They don't want you to move on. Doing sex magic, binding rituals, torturing you in the ethers with the intent to cause you harm because they want you dead. This person's a hater. They have a mental illness. This person's fucking nuts. Wanting to create someone's death here. Could be trying to intimidate you in some way. And this karmic family member paid a hitman with a smear campaign in 15 years. Wanting a clean slate. Death lands right under that. Someone could be a medical doctor, could have a PhD, someone could be a specialist, or they've got to go see one because of an infectious disease, which could be this disease that came out, the sexual disease here. This person lies constantly, but your ancestors are protecting you. You're high vibrational, and this energy's not, it's not taking you out. You're highly favored and highly blessed. West Virginia could be significant. The Atlantic Ocean could be significant. Wyoming could be significant. Africa could be significant. There's definitely crimes that have been committed. We've got gang activity. And it's spiked an investigation. We have an investigator here. Spell work's being done. The voodoo doll doesn't work. Someone could be getting their car repossessed. We've got a cult here. And the head of the snake. They're stealing something here. Could have stolen an inheritance. Someone's pleasing themselves to your pictures. This person lacks accountability. We've got 2 investigators here. So we could have 2 detectives that are trying to figure out what's going on with these victims here. And that's the truth. Something representing you is on their altar. They're jealous of your spiritual gifts and your power. And they're sending psychic attacks and doing love spells. Make sure that you keep your crown covered, especially whenever you sleep. Their magic is ineffective against you. We have a sister, sisters, half-sister, stepsister. Someone warned them to stop and they've kept doing it. And that could be a sister lands under this karmic family member, paid a hitman. So maybe a sister did this to create this death here. They're jealous of your spiritual throne. They could be wanting to slash someone's tires. And I had a dream last night that my car was stolen, and it was crazy because I don't know if you've ever seen the show Dexter, but I love Dexter, and I've been binge watching it again for like I don't know how many times I've watched it. But anyway, I was dating Special Agent Lundy of the FBI in my dream, and my car was stolen. And then I had a suitcase because I was at like a festival with him, and like my suitcase was left, and I had all new clothes in it, so they were pretty clothes, but I didn't recognize the clothes, but I knew that they were mine. And I just bought a bunch of clothes for my birthday because my birthday was yesterday, so I took the day off yesterday. But I hid the suitcase in the ground. There was like this big perfect rectangle that was cut out, and it was just dirt, but the grass was around it, and there was this huge piece of plywood that perfectly fitted. So I put my suitcase in there and covered it up, and then I pulled a bench on top of the plywood so that people wouldn't think to look under there, so that my stuff would be okay, while Special Agent Lundy and I tried to figure out who stole my fucking car. And then I woke up. Well, and it was in front of a little one-story blue house with white shutters and a black roof, so that could be significant. But someone stole my car, and now slash tires just came out. So someone could be wanting to fuck with somebody's car. So maybe I'm just supposed to, bring that to the attention here, because I had written it in my journal before I started my reading, but I didn't know if it was going to come out in the energy. But it looks like something that I needed to bring up. So there's an insurance agent or agency with forged documents here regarding fraud, insurance fraud. This could be over this inheritance here. They're going to be found guilty. You pulled your energy back from them, and when you did that, a series of unfortunate events started taking place, and now they're heartbroken, and they're wanting to try to take you out so they can get away with this. Someone could get a DV charge here. The spell work is breaking, and they're waking up to the truth. And this DV charge lands right under a gang with haters, forged documents, MK Ultra, and a passport. We have a psychiatrist, snuff films, and PORN. That lands under mother. Scamming people to support their addictions. Could be putting someone online in some way. They could be wanting bond, and they may not get bond. We have a drug dealer here that could have stolen drugs, or someone could be a pharmacist or could work in a pharmacy. Age 45 to 55 could be significant. Age 35 to 45 could be significant. Someone could have head trauma, a brain bleed, a stroke, or a clot. We have a teacher. So someone was bribing someone and teaching them on what to do. That's what I'm hearing. It's definitely in spiritual court right now. Someone's got a serious drug and alcohol addiction. They could be doing drive-bys, stalking. They've been playing in your energy. Whatever this is, it rules in your favor if this is your story. Someone could be on the down low. They're in ultimate ruin now because this is under investigation. Chinese zodiac sign of the rooster. It could be either your sign or their sign. A young adult. It's evil here. Could be this rooster sign. They tried to get a loan from someone. It was denied. People aren't willing to give this person the money that they're needing. Someone evil could be planning on using a rope for something here. They're going to be found guilty when they're arrested. This is good law enforcement here that's coming in to arrest these people. That's going to create a series of unfortunate events because of the crimes that were committed. And we have CPS and a DUI and a DWI in this line. They're under surveillance. Could be making secret trips, and they're being watched. A femme fatale here that's in a gang. It's going to prison. And they could be getting a DV charge as well. It's being exposed what's going on. Yeah, they're going to prison. And it could have to do with these snuff films or PORN, and a mother figure here that refuse to move on. They're scamming people to support their addictions. Could be using Cash App to get money from people. Refuse to argue, disengage. Something is court ordered to obtain hidden information. That lands under pleasing themselves to your pictures, trying to destroy your business with the intent to cause harm, grandparents, drug dealer, and want you dead. The Chinese zodiac sign of the rat could be significant. Something could be exposed in text messages, which could be hidden information here. Well, they're in massive regret. The spell work is backfiring. And that lands right under this head trauma, brain bleed, stroke, and clot. Being on a watch list with something representing you on their altar for punishment, keeping you in the dark, made you a target because they want you to experience a painful ending. Someone could have gotten overly emotional in their text messages when they were drinking, talking about how they want to assault someone. An investigator in jail with stolen drugs is here. Their phones are tapped. They're furious that they've been exposed for this painful ending and assault. They're going to regret what they did to you. The sister is in ultimate ruin. There's a young adult that wants to slash someone's tires. Someone that's an MD or a PhD or a specialist, that could be a karmic family member, could want to hang themselves with a rope regarding this insurance agent or agency that's now involved. There's a forensic unit, so it could be something that's even going on with online. But the sheriff here knows that they made you a target because of this insurance agent and agency. They're under surveillance. They know that they're lying constantly. They know about the M plot and the bodily fluids with the sex magic. And they know that they're guilty of this. They're gaining intel and info. We've got jealous karmics here. And intel and info about these brobs. With the best friend turns to ex-friend. They're furious that they've been exposed. They're overly emotional to the sheriff because they're scared. And they want to know what they know about this M for hire here. Hawaii could be significant. Phone records are definitely being obtained. These are your ops. They're about to experience an unexpected event. You can't trust them. Of course, we all know that. A waiter or waitress could be involved. Or that could be what you do. Yeah, they're going to be exposed for this fraud and the deceit. Could be a letter here. The feds are involved. Just clear communication regarding the deceit that's been occurring. And they're going to be found guilty. Someone could be a personal care aide or a nurse or something. Someone could be an accountant. The feds are involved. They're going to be prosecuted by the feds. Someone could be getting kicked out of their home. They have clarity about this revenge plot. Their assets could be getting seized. And it's being exposed. It's black magic that's been going on. Someone could be trying to catch you off guard to do something to you. This person's intuition is blocked, and they could have been trying to block yours with these psychic attacks. Someone's going to be convicted. They're definitely under judgment. Okay. Sorry. Okay. What do we need to know here, Spirit? Okay, someone in the legal field here. And we do have a doctor here with an MD, a PhD, a specialist. Someone could wear a lab coat for their occupation. They've got something going on in the courts here. You're just focusing on loving yourself, and they're mad because you love yourself, because it's making this magic against you ineffective. We have a rich girl, so you're loving yourself, you're abundant in spirit. We have bondage here. These could be these binding rituals. This could be this rope here, wanting to possibly tie someone up. Hired someone to do that. We've got a fallen twin here. That could be now having to go to court because they've gotten involved with this. We've got false documents, fraud, forgery, false statements regarding money here, and rituals. Well, they're coming against a high priestess here. They've been trying to abuse with ritualistic magic.
could have acted like they really loved you because they got paid to do it. Doing rituals on a starseed here, a starseed earth angel that's a high priestess. It's not going to end well. Karmic feminine here, who could be this sister energy, is abusing their energy. And you've moved on from this person. And this fallen twin here, and now they're surprised because you're coming out as abundant and you have achievements. And it did say if you had a platform, they're trying to shut you down. They're trying to create confusion and illusion, and now they're confused because of how much you've been awakening, and now they're awakening to the fact of how corrupt this family is here, and they're all getting karma regarding this manipulation that they've been trying to do here. You know, something's definitely going on with someone's text messages. We have a karmic masculine, so maybe a sister here was messaging a karmic masculine, or karmic feminine, karmic masculine. Flip it on how this fallen twin fits the equation for you. Yeah, you thought that this person could be trusted, and they were just a paid hitman. This person was an ice king, and they acted like they really loved you, and they didn't. And now they're all up in their thoughts. They're obsessed with you now because they've bound themselves to you in the ethers, and they're doing all this sex magic and all this ritual, and it's backfiring. And these psychic attacks are making them have a mental illness now. They need to see a psychiatrist. They need to be medicated. This person's definitely an op, and they're full of animosity because you just keep healing yourself, and they can't come against you, and they're realizing how strong you are. And they wanted to create emotional pain in you, and you've had to heal from this, and now they're dealing with emotional pain. And you're coming in your north node, or you're in your north node, and it's protecting you from this energy. They could be wanting to try to come to your house, or even doing something to affect your stability, putting evil eye towards your house. And you're coming out as the sweetheart here. So they're sending you the evil eye because you're a rising star. Someone could work from home. They're enamored with you. They're obsessed. And they're in poverty. Please help. You're in your boss energy here, and it's got these people mentally and emotionally unstable, and they're concerned now. These investigators could be taking them in for questioning. The veil has been lifted to the truth of what's really going on. CPS is out here. Children could be involved with this, or you could be this family member's child here. They could be coming after your children with grandparents' energy out here, and a warlock. And this karmic family member could have been paying hitmen for the past 10 to 15 years, using sex magic to affect your relationship, sending in ops to act like they really love you, to affect you and your children. With these entities here that they're trying to attach so that they can steal your abundance here. Well, there's a court situation that's definitely unfolding, and they see that you're working hard on yourself. You put a lot of work and effort, and they're jealous and envious of you because you don't want anything to do with Jezebel. And that's how they used to affect you, was getting you stuck in relationships. I just got this deck yesterday, so we're going to pull from here. Tell me about this fallen twin here, or this fallen soulmate. subconscious projections, and it came out in reverse. So they know what they're projecting out. A lack of self-acceptance. They can't accept themselves. They have a lack of self-confidence and self-acceptance, and they're jealous of you because you're confident and accept yourself. Unhealed past relationships are affecting this person, and they have a low self-esteem. They have a fear of being vulnerable, and that has to do with unprocessed past traumas and unhealed past relationships and past disappointments. So they projected and took it out on you. And they need to blame themselves and stop blaming you for sabotaging relationships. It's their fault. Fears around love. They have to be closed off and distant. And this person's dwelling in the past because they're unhealed. Feeling undeserving of love and affection, so therefore they feel as though that's how you should feel. They feel incomplete, and they want you to feel incomplete. They want you to feel how they feel. Well, they're under judgment for this. What do we need from here, Spirit? We have a painter. So someone could be a painter or an artist or just something to do with someone's creativity. Fulfilling sensations. Forming something. A picture that they're painting. They tried to paint a certain picture towards you, and then just leave you in ultimate betrayal. Full of deceit, disloyalty. It's a conspiracy and broken bonds. They were an employee. They were a paid hitman here. And they were a fucking fool. They're ignorant, they're rash, and they're impulsive. And this person is a criminal. And they're going to end up going to fucking prison. A transgressor of justice, going to prison. Someone could have already been in prison. They could be on parole, or they could have been on parole for 10 years or 15 years of parole. Someone that could be involved with this. We have a fireman here, and I keep channeling arson. This person could try to commit arson. They could need to be rescued. We have a spiritual seeker here, and that would be you, collective. A devotee of the inner path, meditating. You're tapping into your third eye to gain insight, and you're practicing on enhancing your gifts. We've got a magician here, a channeler of power, creating illusions so that they can manifest what they've wanted to come in here. We have an influencer here, so someone can definitely have their own platform, a content creator. This person could be a follower of what you do online, or you could have an online influence. And we have the creator here, the weaver of imagination, innovation, invention. You're a creator. You're very creative. Someone could have been hired to deliver something to you by an elder. To bring you a gift or deliver you a gift, or to bring a message of information. What else do we need to know about these people? Who else could be involved? Someone could be a singer. And we did have a musician that came out earlier. So someone could really like music, or they just like to sing. We have a chef and a father. So someone could be a chef, or they could be a really good cook, or something could be going on with putting something in someone's food as a hit attempt for this end plot here. We have a father figure that's involved. We have a mother, and we have a sister. And family is involved. Corrupt family here. We have an attorney. We've got a lawyer. The keeper of justice. There's a whole community of people that are involved. Neighbors could be involved. Cooperation in forming this team to come against you. Someone could be in the military. We have a gambler, a risk taker of fate, addiction, debt, and fortune. So this could be a lot of money if this is regarding an inheritance. And now they're going to be in debt. They're sending in players to fuck with you, to act like they really love you. A socialite of charm, the expert of romance, wanting elegance and a leisurely life. Yeah, they sent in someone to hunt you here. A stalker of prey, aiming at their prey, creating strategies on their pursuit. It's how they survive. And you've survived this hunter, and you've survived them hunting you so far. The one thing about the Divine Collective is we're fucking survivors, because we've been dealing with this shit our whole life. We have a driver. So, could be like a driver in a getaway car. Someone could end up getting a DUI or a DWI while they're out driving around doing drive-bys. A friend could be involved. We did have a friend that turns to ex-friend. They confided in someone that thought they would keep their trust. Well, this person's a fucking clown because they fucked themselves trying to act like a ninja, be all shadowy and like a stealth ninja here. This was a lover that wants to create challenges in your life. A bartender could be involved, or this person could like to drink. Someone could be a farmer, or could live on a farm, or have a lot of land. Someone could be a vendor, or stock shelves, or work in retail, be some kind of a merchant or something. We've got a king on the bottom of the deck, so like a father figure here. That's the authority figure, wanting to rule over your inheritance. We've got a drunkard. He came out in my last reading, or she, that volunteered to fill this role here. Someone could be a reader. Someone could read tarot like me. And they could be coming after a reader here that has a platform because they're exposing this. And we've got a waiter. And a waiter and waitress did come out on my handmade deck. Could be meeting up at a restaurant. This person is a cleaner. They could be the person that they send in to clean up the crime scene, because they're a careerist. They're cunning. They're a dreamer of grand schemes. Just told to stop. this person's dwelling in the past. And they're very unhealed. And all they do is act in narcissistic energy and project their pain and their yuck onto everyone else because they don't want to take accountability. They like being in this nasty low vibration energy. It's exhilarating to them is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we've got a frenemy here. Fake friends. They're two-faced. They have hidden intentions. And no, they're chained and bound to what they've done. Codependent, unhealthy attachments. They're feeling weighed down. There's a deadline here. Their time's running out. They were procrastinating on doing something and now it's too late. They can't do it. This person's extra. And we've got this clown energy again. They're dramatic. They're trying too hard. Someone's always starting something. And they're laughing at your pain. They enjoy it, I'm telling you. And they don't want you laughing and being whole and smiling and just happy. Someone's scared. They've got heavy emotions and mental distress with this mental illness energy that came out. Someone could be depressed because we've got a detective here. There's definitely an investigation. There's snooping, digging for dirt, and there's accusations that have been made that spiked an investigation. And they started seeing the red flags. They know that this is a risky situation, and it has to do with intimacy here. Things are heating up. And your ex's ex, whoever their new boo is here, could be party animals. They could be like a Bonnie and Clyde bullshit here. Sex, drugs, and alcohol. The secrets are being revealed. The beans are spilled. Cat's out of the bag. These people are untrustworthy. Dirty money's involved here. They could be laundering. They're definitely doing illegal things and stealing and committing fraud. This person is obsessed. They want you for their snack. This sex appeal and physical attraction. They can't control themselves. And you've had a graduation day. You've leveled up and you've moved out of this energy. You learned your lessons and you acquired the wisdom that you were supposed to obtain. Someone's assets could be getting seized. Someone could be financially incapable of taking care of themselves. They're numbing themselves with these addictions here. We've got a sneaky link, a hidden lover that's in a low-key situationship for their side piece. And we did have someone could be on the down low, out sneaking around, cheating, tiptoeing around so that they don't get caught. They're acting shady. And this lustful energy here. This person couldn't be faithful if their life depended on it. And this person is a key player in this. They're greedy. They're not using protection. They're inconsiderate. This person's playing an essential role and an important player in this mess. Wow, I can't make this up. We got Bonnie and Clyde here. These people are so lost. They're lost in the darkness and they're lost in the sauce. Being cowards, pulling a disappearing act. They could be trying to go on the run. They've got swept up into all of this shit. Head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. And this person's just out cheating constantly. They can't stand it. They can't be disciplined. They get swept up in the moment and then they do stupid shit. And it's part of their defense mechanism. It's like a brick wall trying to get through to this person. They're very guarded. They're hard to reach. They're not in touch with their emotions. They don't care what they do to someone. And they laugh whenever they hurt someone. It makes them feel good. They enjoy it. They're a fucking psychopath. This person creates trauma bonds with people. That's how they get their way. Sword and scales, Libra energy. Justice, the truth is coming out. Due process, something's being done by the book. Trying to balance something out in the situation here with the law. It's having integrity. It's cutting to the chase, something that's fair and square. It's fair play. In these legal matters, someone wants someone to hear them out regarding this situation. We have a biker here. Libra energy again. It's a lone wolf. It's impervious. They're nonconformist. It's standing up and breaking the rules. It's some kind of brotherhood here. We did have a gang. It could be a motorcycle gang, like some kind of a biker gang. They love their freedom, enjoy riding around. They're outlaws. They take swift actions. They have a need for speed. They're adrenaline junkies. They want to hit the mother lode here. We've got the mother lode with Virgo energy. It's all about prosperity and a jackpot that they're going to obtain. They want to be successful and have this good fortune. They're money makers. They come into sudden wealth. They're the prime source. The prime source of what's going on is regarding this mother lode here, which would be an inheritance that they're trying to help steal while they've hired a hitman. We've got a baby, so you could this could be a parent here, or a parent figure. You could be this person's child. Don't have to be. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn energy. Hoping for a new beginning. You're innocent in all of this. You're pure and vulnerable. You're ready to start a new phase. It's continuing the legacy. Got an ostrich trap, Libra energy again. It's a lot of justice energy here. And we are in Libra season. It's avoidance, closed-mindedness, refusing to face reality, trying to evade what they're doing. They're feeling threatened. They want you to feel threatened, trying to fake you out. They want to inhibit fear, and they have fear-based thinking, steering clear of them, running for cover. They could be saying that what you're talking about is just a conspiracy theory. And the ostrich hides their head in the sand, but you can still see how huge they are. They're still sticking out. Just because they can't see out of that sand doesn't mean that everybody can't see them. They're being exposed. They're doing moon magic. So they're working with the cycles of the moon. Yeah, they're working with the sabbats and the asbats and the cycles of the moon. And Samhain, which is All Hallows Eve, Halloween is the next Sabbat. Trying to have a rebirth. There's death in all that awakens, for it isn't blissful nor painless. It's a mighty rising, O flame resurrected. Could be dancing around the fire with this cult magic here. Conjuring. Creating mischief. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. Someone could be following you. And we have an elder that's come out again, that an elder parent figure here could have been telling them to follow you. Birthed from seed within the belly of the moon. They are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. Whatever they're doing is intensifying, and it intensified on Litha, Stonehenge. Could be channeling energy from Stonehenge, wanting to intensify the magic. And your intuition could be intensifying. They could be trying to block you doing these psychic attacks. You hold the answers. You know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. They're doing ritual invocations, and they're conjuring entities to invoke them. We have air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, with imagination. Could be trying to create a mental illness in you, blocking your intuition. Could be saying that what you're saying is bullshit, that it's just a conspiracy theory. They want you to shut up because you're exposing them. We have divination. So you could be a reader, or they're getting readings, or working with spell work. Take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. And you have security in your sacred space, in your home, in your awesome little witchy cottage. My house is like a little awesome, very sacred space witchy cottage. And you could be a powerful alchemist. And they could also be trying to alchemize and transmute energy. We have a witch. Could be using herbs. Grab hold. Allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is. A mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of the soul. So they're trying to alchemize your soul and like affect your soul. Could be wanting to do something with herbs to hurt you. Could be wanting to using poisonous herbs. They could be using a scrying mirror or doing mirror magic. Could be trying to cast shadows or send shadow entities. Just cleanse yourself in water so that you're keeping your chakras purified, especially your crown. They've got something dedicated to you on their altar, and they have something representing you on your altar. Came out in my handmade deck, and they're charging their intentions into it because they want to unalive you. The coming of winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it's time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. So they could be trying to make this happen by winter, or something is going to happen to them by winter, and they're going to end up taking themselves out. Just use your crystals. They'll help you transmute and alchemize the energy. And make sure that you cleanse them regularly. Citrine and selenite cleanse themselves, but it's still good to cleanse them with like Palo Santo or sage or white candlelight, just running them through it. Incense, putting them in the sun, charging them in the moon. Some of them you can just run underwater. You know, it's different for each crystal. Some you can't submerge. So just be sure that whenever you're doing it, that you're aware of whether or not you can put your crystals in water so it doesn't hurt them. What else do we need? Like selenite, you can't submerge selenite in water. It'll destroy it. It'll dissolve it. Someone is detached. Do you detach yourself from people and or situations to help you cope emotionally? You have difficulty fully engaging yourself emotionally with yourself and or with others. So this person is detached, they're cold, they're domineering. Do your feelings of mistrust cause you to assert your power over someone else? You try to control other people without any consideration for their feelings or opinions. They're restless. They want to do something. They like to dominate people. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel powerful. Is your compulsion to move based on an intense sensation of unease within yourself? You are unwilling or unable to stay still or to be quiet and calm because of anxiety or worry. And they overindulge. They're definitely overindulgent in addictions here. Do you overindulge in order to cope with your feelings because they're avoiding them? You tend to overindulge because it helps you numb any negative emotions. It is your coping mechanism because they don't want to feel, and you have to feel it. Like, you have to feel it. This person's hot-headed. They've got a bad temper. Is your ability to communicate affected by the way you react? You experience emotional outbursts with little provocation. So it doesn't take much to get this person to fly off the handle. They're superficial. Do you judge others based on outside factors due to not wanting to reveal your innermost self? You seek relationships based on appearances and you are more concerned with surface aspects. They're inconsiderate. They don't care how they make someone else feel. Do you feel your opinion or feelings override others because you believe yourself to be self-sufficient? You do not take into consideration the feelings of other people except your own. And they're constantly seeking outside validation because of all of this energy that they've got right here with their actual... I'll read that in a minute. They seek outside validation. Do you seek external validation because you aren't sure you are enough? Your self-esteem depends on the approval of others and not from your own true feelings of self-worth. Munchausen. Do you intentionally cause harm to yourself in order to gain attention and sympathy? You try to get attention and sympathy by falsifying, creating, and or exaggerating an illness. So this person does this. They're obsessive. Do you have a fear of being alone which causes you to make threats or take impulsive actions in order to prevent a partner from leaving? You have an unhealthy attachment style which can lead to others feeling fearful or anxious. And that's definitely this person's energy here. And they want to steal the limelight. Do you have a strong desire to be the best or most recognized due to feeling inferior to others? You have a strong desire to be noticed by others, therefore you try to outshine others at every opportunity. And that's extremely narcissistic right there. And they don't want you in the limelight. They're so shallow. Do you act shallow to avoid personal and deep connections with others? Your lack of substance and depth makes it challenging to build deep and long-lasting connections with others. This person's just surface level. They have subconscious projections. They lack self-acceptance. They lack self-confidence. They're unhealed from past relationships. They have low self-esteem, a fear of vulnerability, unprocessed past traumas, past disappointments, self-blame, sabotaging relationships, fears around love, dwelling in the past, feeling undeserving of love and affection, and feeling incomplete. And then guilt trips. Do you guilt trip others because you feel you do not have the skills or language to assertively communicate your needs or feelings? You make others feel guilty in order to convince them to do something. And that's exactly what the fuck this person's doing. God, what nasty energy is this? Jesus. Yeah, we've got a snake. Whoops. I've got to take this nail polish off. It's awful. It's all chipped out. Deception, cheating, intelligence, desire, seduction, and untrustworthiness is exactly what's going on with this person. for sure. We have good law enforcement here. These people are going to end up in the fucking police station. Thank God. This is not going to be everyone's story. It's kind of specific here. So please just take this how it resonates and don't force something to fit. They're pissed. They're angry. They're mad. This person is very offensive and unpleasant. Now they're feeling awkward. They've been trying to keep people blind to what's going on, wanting things to be unknown. We have parents here. This could be parent energy that are trying to trap you, to make you a victim in their fucking trap. Want to lure you in so that they can create a conflict. And we have violence out here regarding this gift that you were supposed to receive. And you're just calm. You're just meditating and focusing on yourself, your inner peace. And we've got justice. We've got the courts here. Could have to do with someone's property, wealth, an investment, a mega project that they've got going on. Could be a married couple here that's doing this. And they're doing these rituals here that are going to stop. Could end up protesting what's going on in this court case here. And they're stubborn. They should have stopped. They were warned to stop, but they didn't. They thought that their strategy that they'd been planning out was going to work. Someone's sick in the hospital. Someone could have a disease. They're weak. They're frail. Or that could have been how they used to keep you. But when you started loving yourself, things started getting better for you. You sleep good at night. They don't want you to be. Someone's lonely in the hospital. And they hired some kind of a professional expert hitman here. This person could be in withdrawal. They could be having withdrawals from drugs or alcohol here. An eternal love. So this was a fallen twin or fallen soulmate here. They're all about creating illusions. This person could be delusional. Anything else? I'm going to roll the dice and see what comes out. We're going to close out. My daughter's coming to see me for my birthday today because she didn't get to come yesterday, so she'll probably be here anytime now. And her boyfriend's coming too, so it'll be fun. We'll get to hang out for a little bit. Alright, Spirit, what do we... Oops. We got Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini. We'll do it 2 more times. Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra again. Sagittarius, Capricorn,
Scorpio. Aries. Alright guys, so this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates and don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. I'll be back soon with another one. Bye, Collective.